Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's start today's lecture with the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Hello, my little astronauts. How are you? Are you ready for a new exciting topic? Great! This is very interesting and yet very informative. Let's start then. So, our topic that we are going to learn together today is the solar system. Solar is a word that derived from the Latin word solaris, which means the sun. In this lesson, we will put more emphasis on planets and our very own star, the sun. I will tell you in detail why we have considered our sun as a star. Okay? This is our solar system. Do you know how many planets do we have here? Yes, there are 8 planets. Good, guys. Let me tell you that we used to have 9 planets, but then our scientists decided to exclude our last planet, that was Pluto, from our solar system. It is also called dwarf planet, and we have excluded because of the reason that its orbital path was very different. Sometimes it gets too close to sun, and sometimes it gets too far from our sun. Okay? Our solar system is present in this beautiful galaxy called a Milky Way. It is actually a collection of billions of stars, dust particles, and planets. Do you know there are hundreds of millions of galaxies out there in our space? And some of them are yet to discover. So I have already told you that we have 8 planets now. But the question arises, what actually are these planets? So let me tell you that planets are the celestial body always moves in an elliptical orbit around the sun. A celestial bodies are those found outside of the Earth's atmosphere, can be sun, moon, and any other planet. Celestial bodies can be natural and man-made. So, can you think of any celestial body that is man-made? Great, yes, a satellite. Satellite is a celestial body that revolves around our Earth. Okay? Earth atmosphere is something that is very important for us to survive. It is actually a layer of gases that are necessary for us to live. Okay? There are 8 planets as we have already discussed in our solar system, but can you tell me the names of these planets in sequence? No? Oh, let me solve this problem for you. I have written this easy sentence for you to remember the sequence of the planet they are. Okay? Let's look at the sentence. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. Yeah, it's a very unique sentence. Every word of this sentence is actually representing the first letter of the planet. Let me explain this in detail. For example, my starts with M and Mercury starts with M. So my is representing the planet Mercury. In the same way, Venus starts with V, whereas Berry starts with V. So Berry is representing Venus. Excellent, Earth. Mother, Mars. Just, Jupiter. Self, Saturn. Us, Uranus. And Pluto, Neptune. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Okay? You just need to memorize this sentence and you will know the sequential order of the planets. Yes, planets are divided into two parts: inner planets and outer planets. And they are divided with a big asteroid belt. So this asteroid belt is actually dividing four planets that are inner planets from four outer planets. You can see this in this picture. After four planets, you have this asteroid belt, which is actually is a broken pieces of older planets that may be broken for any random reasons. The broken pieces gather together to form this belt. Okay? Inner planets include Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These planets are near to Sun. Okay? And these are all are terrestrial planets, as you can see written in the picture. Terrestrial means land, something rocky. Okay? The outer planets include Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These are actually the gaseous planets, or you can call them the gas giants. You can find these planets after the asteroid belt that is present between inner planets and outer planets. Okay? Look at this picture where you can see inner planets and outer planets. This is the complete solar system we have. Can you look at asteroid belt here? Take your time. Great, guys. Yes, you are right. It's between Mars and Jupiter. Here, I want you to notice one more thing, that inner planets are relatively smaller in sizes and outer planets are bigger in sizes. We also have divided them in terms of their nature. Like inner planets are terrestrial, or you can say rocky, whereas these outer planets are gaseous. Okay? Now we are going to discuss each planet individually. So the first planet is Mercury. Look at its beautiful silvery ash gray color. It is the closest planet from the sun, and according to it being close to sun, it should be the hottest, but it's not. Let me tell you the science behind it. It used to be made up of carbon, but being close to sun, all the carbon got burnt, and now it is only the ashes of carbon. It has nothing left to burn. So that is why it's not the hottest planet anymore, but it used to be. It is also the smallest planet in our solar system. Mercury has no moon. Okay? Then we have Venus. What a beautiful color it has. This is the second planet from the sun. It is the third brightest object, and you can see Venus in night. You can locate them in the sky, okay? You can locate it in the sky. Venus is the hottest planet because I have already told you that Mercury has nothing left to burn. So that is why Venus becomes the hottest planet. It also has no moon, okay? The third planet on our list is Earth, our very own beautiful Earth. It is the third planet from the Sun. It is the only planet on which we have found life. As we all know that our source of life is actually water. So this is the only planet on which scientists have found water. But they are really hopeful about the Mars. They are trying to find, they have actually found some traces of water on Mars, but they are still searching. The planet Earth is covered with 29% of land and 71% of water. And we all know that we have only one moon. Okay, Mars. Look at its beautiful red color. You know, this red color comes from the iron it has. So this planet is rich in iron. It is the fourth planet from the sun. It is the second smallest planet of our solar system. It has a beautiful red color, and I have told you the reason why. It has two moons. Got it? This was the last planet of our inner part of the solar system. Okay? Then we have the first planet of our outer system, which is Jupiter. It is actually the fifth planet from the sun. It is the largest planet in our solar system, but it is the first planet of our outer belt. It has a big red giant storm that you can see in its atmosphere. Did you see this red giant eye in the picture? Yes, I'm talking about this, and it is actually the storm. It is the first spinning planet of our solar system. Let me tell you guys, it has so many moons, 79 to be exact. Then we have this beautiful Saturn. It is the sixth planet of our solar system, but the second largest planet of our solar system. The first largest planet was Jupiter, okay? It has 7 beautiful rings, but let me tell you that you cannot stand on those rings. They are just particles. There is nothing on which you can stand on. I have told you already that these are the gas giants, so planets are made up of almost of gases. You cannot stand on Saturn because it's almost made up of gases. I'm using the word almost because their core is terrestrial. They have somewhat solid core, but their outer surface is gaseous. Saturn has 59 moons. Then we have Uranus. It is the seventh planet from the Sun. It is the third planet third largest planet of the solar system. It is the coldest planet. As you can see that it has rings, but they are not as visible as Saturn. It has 27 moons. The last planet in our solar system is Neptune. Look at its blue color. It is the farthest and the last planet of our solar system. It is actually known as the twin planet of Uranus because they both have this beautiful blue color because they are the coldest. Neptune is the smallest gas planet, but it's not as small as our inner planets. Okay? Among all gaseous planets, it is the smallest. Its blue color is actually referring to the ice particles it has. Okay? It has 14 moons. Now we are going to talk about stars. A star is a ball of hot gases which gives off light. In the sky, we see that these are so tiny, but the stars are not tiny at all. They are sometimes even bigger than our sun. They are totally made up of gases. Here, you can ask the question that why have we not considered our four gaseous planets as a star? Can you find the answers yourself? I have just told you. Yes, stars are totally gaseous, whereas our outer planets are almost made up of gases. Their core and their center is actually rocky or solid. Okay, that is why we have not considered them in stars. Got it? Sun. Sun is the center of our solar system. Planets orbit around the sun. Actually, sun is a gigantic star. It means it's totally made up of gases. Sun is made up of helium and hydrogen. They react with each other, and we call this reaction is fission reaction. Okay? They react with themselves and gives off heat, energy, and light. Okay? Now, I have to tell you some differences and similarities between star and planets, and for that, I have used this Venn diagram. It might be helpful. Stars are stationary bodies. It means they don't move from their places. Whereas we all know that planet orbiting a star. Planet orbits around our very own star, that is the sun. Stars produce their own light, whereas planets are the opaque bodies and they don't have their own light. They actually reflect some of the light that is taken from the sun. The stars are larger in size, whereas planets are small objects in the universe. Don't get confused with the star you see in the sky. They're so far away, that is why they look so small. But they are even bigger than our sun. Stars are made up of gases, whereas planets are made up of gases, liquids, and solids. Okay? Stars can have orbiting planets. Consider the sun, sun as a star, and the planets revolve around it. Whereas planets can have orbiting moons. Okay? In similarities, we can say that they both are round in shape. They both are the member of our solar system, and they both can be in different colors. Okay? Is that clear to you? This is the home task for you to do in the copy. Please pause the video here so that you can copy this down in your registers. Here you have been given two columns. On the right side of the slide, you can see some statements, and on the left side, there are some words written. Okay, these are the names of the planets and sun. Okay, you have to match the column with the correct answer. This is the task 2 for you. It should be done in your copy as well. Here, the question says that you have to match the word to its definition by drawing a line to the correct definition. Okay? It's the same as before. You have some definitions written on the right side of the slide, whereas some words are written on the left. You have to read, understand, and then draw the line with their correct definition. Okay? You can pause the video here so that you can copy it down in your registers. Thank you guys. If you have any question regarding this lesson, please feel free to contact me on our WhatsApp group and I will get back to you. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.